Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I'm just gonna go out into the town, well, into the city, and I'm going alone. It's not that far to walk, but I don't know why, I feel nervous. I feel really nervous, but anyway, I'm just gonna go and nip out for a little bit and have a little mooch around. I am on home leave this weekend and I feel good. I feel good about it. I obviously am going through some big changes with my body and I am finding it hard, I'm not gonna lie. It isn't easy and but I know that sometimes your mind likes to, what's the word? Exacerbate the problem when it's really not a problem and it's not what you are probably seeing or thinking. Ultimately, when you're restoring weight and going through recovery, that is meant to happen and you can't recover without this. So it is vital. I've just gotten back from a little outing into the town. I'm really proud of myself for going because I was a little bit nervous. I don't know why. I picked up a couple of bits from Lush and can't wait to try them. Banoffee pie shower gel. Let's give it a smell. Oh my god, it's so good. So good. I did also get some Sticky Dates body lotion. Oh, that's incredible. I'm gonna have a nice bath tonight, but that would be good. I also got some floss and I got a facial cleanser from Lush, which is this one. And they give me a free sample of sort of like a face mask that I'm gonna try because my skin has been a little bit dodgy, and I think as well that is part of recovery. My hair, the texture of my hair, the texture of my skin, everything just feels off. This is my lunch today. I have done salad with poached egg, avocado on toast with mushrooms, and then I also wanted some buttered toast because I was really fancying it, so this is what I'm having today. It looks lush. I am having a yogurt bowl now as sort of like a part of my lunch, like a side. I'm very full, but something I've learned is that you need a lot of food when you're trying to restore weight, regardless of if you're hungry or not. You just gotta keep eating, and I only just realised all of this because I did kind of somewhat recover before, but I didn't because I just sort of recovered a bit and then maintained where I was for so long before obviously I went backwards, but we're getting there now. But something that I didn't sort of realise is that when you're restoring weight, you have to keep going. You can't just stop. And regardless of if you feel full, you just have to keep going. And that's hard. That is hard, but it's the only way out. And it's the only way that your body is gonna begin to trust you and begin to feel safe, because just think how much your body is doing. I'm going through so many different things right now, physically and mentally, and also everything is very strange. As I was saying earlier, my hair's falling out now, and that's probably because of the hormonal shift in my body, and things somewhat feel and go bad before they get better. But anyway, let's eat. I literally completely forgot to record today, but anyway, I'm just sat here eating a big cookie that I got from Gooey. I forgot to tell you, but yeah, I got a cookie, so I'm just eating that. And I had pasta this evening with feta and I made a sauce and put some veggies with it. It was like this. But I forgot to show. I was just loving life that much that I forgot. How are we all doing? I hope everyone is okay. I have just travelled home. This is home now. I have just travelled back home from Birmingham and I got the train. I've been a little train, what can I call it? I've been a little train user in the last few weeks. But anyway, I got the train back from Birmingham and I have kind of come on like an extended amount of home leave. But technically, I'm kind of being discharged now, but also kind of not at the same time. But anyway, I don't want to ramble. But anyway, I am home. I am here and this is my time now to do everything that I've been doing for the last 5 weeks, because it's been 5 weeks, would you believe? What a journey it has been. I ended up with coffee stained t-shirt, and I came back with a case as well, a big suitcase, and really struggled, but thankfully there was such a lovely guy on the train that saw me struggling and helped me to get my case on and off the train, which was really nice. And in the process of getting the case on the train is when I decided to decorate my bag and clothes with coffee, and he then came and brought me a napkin, which was just so incredibly kind and restores faith in humanity. I hope you're all okay, and I'm just going to bring you along with whatever I get up to. And a lot of that will be eating and resting, because that's what I need to do. Because the sooner I do this, the sooner I can get back out there and start living my life and reconnecting with myself and people. So that is the goal. I don't actually know where I'm going to put this stuff because we don't have much space. We will have to try and find space. It is very warm. I need to put this stuff away because otherwise I'm not going to be able to get in my bed and I'm very tired. Good morning. It is a new day. I've just woken up. It's only about 5:30 right now. Every time I wake up here, I always feel like I'm on holiday, but I'm not on holiday. It's really weird. I am gonna make oats this morning, but I haven't had them for a while, okay? I've been having Weetabix for breakfast. So, not that there's anything wrong with Weetabix, but I am gonna do myself some oats this morning. I'm gonna do it with apple, carrots, almond butter, and raspberries and strawberries, maybe blueberries as well. In the base of my oats, it's always the same. So I have milk, water, oats, chia seeds, flax seeds, hemp seeds, oat bran, and cinnamon. I also just want to say that I have actually brought rice pudding. I just emptied them out of the packet into the fridge, but this is something that I discovered whilst I was inpatient, and it's actually quite a good thing to have because obviously it is very carb dense, and sometimes that's, well, no, most of the time in recovery your body does require sort of carbohydrates, especially if you've come from a place of restricting carbohydrates. This is a great way to get that. I did add peanut butter instead of almond butter because I opened the cupboard and it was just staring at me and I really fancied it, but I'll show you in a different light. Honestly, what can I say? And this is a proper bowl as well, a proper portion, a proper bowl of oats. The best part of the day now is having the freedom to make a coffee, a real coffee, when I want to, after I've had my breakfast. When you end up in a position where you just have to be really uncomfortable and things really aren't great and you're just not in a place where you feel good, I think that it really makes you appreciate the little things in life. And even just going to the shop it just makes you realise how privileged you are to do that. And that probably sounds ridiculous and really sort of dramatic, but if you've ever been in that situation, then it's very difficult. But it teaches you a lot. It's taught me a lot, and I'm not thinking the same now about anything as what I was before, because I needed that sort of redirection. And I'm probably not making any sense here. I have just been in hospital, so if anybody's watching this and thinking, what the hell is she going on about? I have spent the last sort of 5 weeks, but I have been coming out on leave a few times, so yeah. But it was needed, and by any means, I am not standing here and saying, I'm just getting the milk. I'm not standing here and saying that I'm recovered now, because I'm not. I still have to put in a lot of hard work now at home to carry this on, and I am aware of that. But obviously these things take time, and this time we are doing it properly. Luke, I've just literally poured my milk in there without weighing it out, which is amazing, because I fell really deep into a hole, and everything I was doing was being tracked, even vegetables, even cucumber. So it is possible to change, and it really does get better. I didn't intend on having a big ramble now, but just speaking the mind. The amount of happiness that seeing this is bringing me is insane. Big thanks to this machine. I don't know what I'd do without you. I have just been to Sainsbury's and didn't really get anything exciting, because to be honest, I did an online order, and yesterday the guy missed a whole crate of the order, and I didn't realise until I came back to the apartment, and he didn't realise until he got to his next stop, and half of the shop was missing. So that was that. I need a shower. I feel really, don't know, I just feel like I need a shower. I've had a shower, and we're going to put some makeup on, and then I'm going to make like a bit of a snack now. I'm going to have some toast with butter and jam. Part of recovery and actually recovering, and part of weight restoration, means eating when you're not necessarily hungry, because in the past I have sort of just eaten when I've felt like it and maintained where I was at. But obviously you need to be in that weight where your body can be optimal and function. And in order for me to do that, I need to be eating when I don't necessarily feel like I need to, because if I just listen to, I don't know, it's confusing, because if I just ate sort of regular meals, then that would keep me stuck where I am. And you have to sort of consider that you need that additional in order to keep restoring. And until you sort of realise that, it's hard to get it in your head. I don't know. I hope that made sense. But yeah, so I'm going to have some toast anyway. It is 9:30. I did have my breakfast at 6:30, so that was 3 hours ago. So I know that probably every 3 to 4 hours I need to have something. Honestly, elite combination. I would never usually have jam and butter, but I don't know, I just all of a sudden started eating it. And there is a few things that I've tried recently, like rice pudding, that I just never would have eaten before. I am actually going to go to an appointment soon as well to see whether I can get my eyebrows lasered off, not the hairs, so I had semi-permanent eyebrows done. I don't know if I've ever mentioned it, and I had it done in 2019, but I just really don't like it, so I'm gonna try and see what I can do about it. Such a good combo. I'm having some kefir and granola now because after the toast I felt like I needed more, so that's what I'm doing. And I am gonna be going out for a bit, so I'm just conscious that when you are actually more active, you do actually need to have that extra as well, because otherwise, yet again, you will stay stuck in the same place. And if your goal is to achieve real recovery and actually fully recover and be able to exercise, you need more, and you need a lot more than what you think. I am back now from the brow appointment. I'm just making a omelette wrap. I love doing this. So I put 2 eggs, mushrooms, tomatoes, and then you put the wrap on top of the pan and flip it over, and I'm going to put some avocado as well. I went to the brow appointment and it's definitely doable, which is good. She did do like a tiny patch test on the corner of my eyebrow. I don't know if you can see, but yeah, it was quite painful, to be honest. It's genuinely like somebody is flinging you with an elastic band. If you've ever had tattoo removal before, you'll know. But on your eyebrows, it's such a strange place. So yeah, it's something to think about, because it's a big thing to do. And I think in life as well, what I've become to realise the more I get older, the more of these things that you think that you need to do and you think that you need to change, whether it be aesthetics, whether it be hair extensions, in the long run, I've pretty much almost always regretted doing them things. And I think that sometimes it's better to just love yourself for the natural person and for who you are. And I'm not kind of saying don't do any of these things. I think that they definitely are nice things to do, and if that's something that you want to do, then I would never sort of go against saying doing it, but I hope you know what I'm trying to say. Oh my god, I'm making some pasta. It's so easy to make a mess in this kitchen, but I am doing a recipe that I found with peas. It's like a creamy... The wind sounds like someone's knocking at the door. It's like a creamy broccoli, mushroomy pea pasta. That's what I'm having. Just feels so not real that I'm here, to be honest, but I best get cooking because it is tea time. Good morning, everyone. It is Saturday today, and last night I literally just had a bath and I had some cereal before I went to sleep, and then I went to sleep. I had a really good sleep as well. I am gonna go out. I've just got ready and had a shower, and I don't feel good in my skin today. I don't know. I think that something that is important is that on these days where you get them negative thoughts, they really are just sort of putting you to the test, and you have to just fight back against them, because I think as well it's so confusing when you are in a better place than where you were, but you're still not there, and then your brain tries to convince you that that's okay now, you don't need to do anymore, and that's the bit where you have to keep pushing through it to get to that next step. And I'm so determined to do just that. I am not staying stuck here, not at all. I need to go because it's already 10:10. I wanted to be at the shop at 10, but that's not happened, but it's okay. I haven't really done that much today. It's been a little boring, but I'm having a chill day and I'm resting. So anyway, I am just gonna marinate some tofu. I haven't had tofu for a long time. I'm gonna do like a miso, soy, ginger, garlic shenanigan. My parents are coming tomorrow. I've been alone since I got back, but they are coming tomorrow, and we're gonna go out for Sunday lunch tomorrow. So I'm actually gonna have a proper Sunday dinner, which I've not had for years. Absolutely years. I'm sorry if the video's been boring so far. One thing I am really struggling with is bloating, and I just want to make a point that I know that it feels so wrong and feels like you're doing all of the wrong things, but you have to sit with it because it will subside and it will get better, but it's just a case of going through it. And if you start to think that you're doing the wrong thing and then you start to restrict or do something that puts your body back into that fear state, then you're only going to prolong it, and that's something that you really don't want to do. And I know that it's not easy, and it's not nice. It's not nice because you almost feel like your body is going against you because you seem to be doing quote unquote what you need to do, but then your body is giving you all of these negative side effects. But yeah, it is it's not easy. I won't lie, it's not. It's horrible, and there's no nice way of doing it, unfortunately. There's no point in trying to do it the perfect way and do it the right way, because that is non-existent. It is not real, and it's just I'm flinging tofu juice everywhere. If you know, you know. It doesn't smell the best, does it? It is Sunday. I am listening to Tame Impala. There is no tickets at the moment. But yeah, it is Sunday. We are going out for Sunday lunch later. My parents should be coming anytime soon. Later that evening we went out for Sunday lunch, and we did go to the Black Lock, which is in Manchester. It was so nice, and I had to do a voiceover over this because I think there was music playing in the background and it was quite loud and you couldn't really hear what I was saying. But anyway, the food was really good, and it was just so nice to be out and feel present. We actually had desserts as well, and we shared a cheesecake and a crumble. No, yes, it was a crumble, and it was delicious. And that is the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching the video, and I will see you in the next one very, very soon.